Welcome back to For the Record. Joining us now is Alyssa Bloomquist. And Alyssa, you have qualified for the Olympic trials in the marathon, right? And that's coming up soon?
It's February 3rd.
All right. That's very soon.
Yes.
Talk to me about, because you've qualified before.
This is my third Olympic trials. I qualified once in 2012 for the steeplechase and then in 2020 for the marathon as well.
So walk me through how you go about preparing.
Well, it takes a lot of training, obviously. Yeah. In order to qualify for this Olympic trials, it was a much harder standard. In 2020, the standard for women was a 2:45, and they lowered it by 8 minutes to 2:37 for 2024. So
2:35 is what? 2 hours?
2 hours and 37 minutes.
Okay.
Yes. So I had to run under that to qualify this time around.
And the marathon is how far?
26.2 miles.
In 2 hours and something minutes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was a lot. It averages to 5:58 per mile. So it's definitely moving. So I knew I needed to really step it up if I wanted to qualify this time around. And so I started working with a new coach and lots of longer workouts, lots and lots of evening dark workouts.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it's winter.
Well, yes, and just with my work schedule and like mom schedule, everything in between, sometimes it's just nighttime is when it works best anyways, and the sun sets so early these days that, yeah, it ends up being dark runs, but that's okay. I don't mind the dark.
I'm happy you brought up your work schedule because the first time we met, I was in your classroom. You were a Greenville County Schools teacher, and I was in your classroom, and it was just so cool to know that you're a teacher by day, marathon runner by night, and your students so excited for you.
They are. They still are. I get a lot of questions about running, and like anytime running comes up, they just automatically say, "Oh, it's Miss Bloomquist." So you know, they do like to talk to me about it. So I like to engage them in it too. I'm glad that they support me.
Yeah, and I can't imagine having my teacher qualifying for the Olympics. You know, doing those steps to get there. And then watching it. It really is a learning experience for the students as well, too, right?
Yes, and I have a few in the running club at our school, so of course, you know, they like to talk about it and hear about my races and what is a marathon and all of those things.
Yeah. So take me to the mindset when you're running, because I don't like to run. And when I'm running, I want to like it, but what is going on in your mind for 2 hours as you're running? Because it's mind and body, obviously.
Yes, and it totally depends on what it is that I'm running. You know, if it's just a regular easy run versus a workout versus a race,
yeah.
There's lots of different mindsets. You know, an easy run, I can just get lost in thought and daydream, and it's not a whole lot of thought about what I'm actually doing. And then I also have long runs where I'll go out with friends, and it'll be more of a social thing. But during a race, the mindset is a lot more of focus on what I'm doing and making sure I'm keeping up my pace, making sure I'm taking in my nutrition, and making sure I'm not falling too far behind the pacer or the people around me. And then once the pain creeps in, it's, you know, I need to make sure I'm still moving even though I really don't want to anymore, but I have to because I need to keep this pace and finish on my course.
I remember in Rio, and I'm going to keep saying that for all these interviews, because being in Rio and seeing the marathon course, beautiful. It was along the coast, the mountains. I can't imagine how beautiful Paris is going to be on that marathon course as well. And being able to see that and run through, I would imagine just thinking about that has to be exciting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I've never been to Paris, so you know, it would be a dream. There are plenty of women that are very fast and faster than me that are bigger contenders, but I mean, a girl can dream.
Yeah, absolutely, and it all starts with a dream and a vision, and you're putting in the work. So between now and then in a couple of weeks, you run, and where's that run?
It's in Orlando. So we have to get through what will likely be a flat course, but a very warm, humid course as well.
Right, right. So that, qualifying there, and then what? What's the next step?
After Orlando?
Yeah.
It depends on what happens in Orlando, but I've got a few races lined up, between now and the summer anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably do some half marathons and even some 10K, some faster stuff. But I like to spread myself between the distance events. Marathons aren't necessarily, weirdly, they're not my biggest strength out of all the running events.
Really?
I originated as more of a shorter distance, middle distance runner.
Yeah.
So marathon has been quite an interesting turn for me in recent years.
Yeah, so where did you run in high school?
I ran for Malden in high school and then Clemson in college.
Nice. So when you're running for Malden, did you see yourself here?
No, not at all.
And when you're running at Clemson, did you see yourself here?
No.
So when was that moment that you thought, I'm gonna keep shooting higher?
Weirdly, it was after I had kids, and I had like a whole new drive and motivation that I didn't have before.
Yeah.
And I started just working harder, and I got more motivated to get back into training and running again. But it was different than collegiate because I'm not going to go out and compete in a track meet.
Right.
There's mostly just road races. But at that point, I started getting more disciplined and more serious about it, and it just kind of progressed from there.
Isn't it amazing when you have kids how you see the world and life totally different, and it inspired you to just keep going? That's great. So your students, are they going to watch? How are they going to know what's going on?
I don't know. I guess I need to give them the details on that. I haven't gotten that far.
They'll see this.
Yeah, true. That's a start, right?
Yeah. Well, great. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, we'll be watching and paying attention and cheering you on along the way.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Straight